Okay then, so I'm going to ask you one question in the car before we start our mock test. Okay, so the question I'm going to ask you, could you tell me how you check the tyres to make sure they're roadworthy before setting off on a journey?
You'd make sure the air pressure in them is above 1.6 millimeters.
Okay, go on.
I'm not too sure.
It is 1.6 millimeter, but that's tread depth, not air pressure.
Okay.
Right, anything else the tyres can't have?
I'm not too sure.
No cuts, no bulges. So the textbook answer is they should have no cuts, no bulges. Tread depth should be 1.6 millimeter from the center to the outer circumference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like little tiny square blocks in the tires. I don't know if you've ever seen it. And basically, if your tread's level with them square blocks, then you need to get some new tires.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So test. I'll explain it to you. So this is what your driving examiner should say to you. Yeah. So they should say to you, the test is going to last between 38 and 40 minutes. It's a variation, different kinds of roads and traffic scenarios. I do expect you to follow the road ahead at all times, unless I or the road signs or road markings direct you otherwise. I'll give you instructions in plenty of time. If you don't understand where we're going, don't worry, please ask and I will repeat the instruction for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, you'll do up to 20 minutes of independent driving. You'll do one manoeuvre chosen at random, and we may do the emergency start depending on time. Okay, so that's what they should say to you, pretty much, word for word, without stumbling. We'll start around. Okay, so when you're ready, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the independent driving. We're actually going to follow a series of traffic signs. Now, to begin with, I like to follow the traffic signs to 9 ounds until I direct you otherwise. Okay. All right. Any questions?
No, all good.
All right. So when you're ready, if you'd like to start the vehicle, and I'd like you to move off when safe to do so. Drive on when safe to do so. town centre until I direct you otherwise. Safe to do so, can you just clean your front window? Thank you. And there is no sign here, so just follow the road ahead of the roundabout. I would suggest turning the wipers off, mate. So what I'd like to do now, please, I'd like you to follow the traffic signs for motorway M4 until I direct you otherwise, okay? So traffic lights like to follow the road ahead. After that, please follow the signs to town centre. the signs now to North Star. Can you tell me where that's going?
From here, no.
So see North Star now? You should be able to see it now.
Yeah, going right.
Right, no, going ahead. North Star. So, roundabout, going to follow the road ahead, which is going to be your second exit, okay? Right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice because the road markings are extremely poor. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to stay wide of this lane, naturally go into the middle lane to follow the road ahead, okay? Because if you stay too far left, that's a left only.
Okay, yeah.
So see where like the Nissan Note's gone, that's where you want to be.
Got you.
Final sign I want you to follow, destination I want you to go to is Ferndale.
Ferndale.
Yeah, so follow traffic signs now to Ferndale. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Straight on. No, we're not. Left.
Right. Okay, so that's your independent drive over. I will direct you as normal now, okay?
Cool.
So the roundabout, I'd like us to turn left, first exit. Turn right. Second exit, so roundabout turn right, second exit. Because the residents do tend to like parking opposite each other, so
yeah,
just be careful. Sometimes it can be extremely tight. And then end of the road, we're going to turn left. just after that silver lamppost where the long raised curb is. Cool, thank you, and then drive on when safe to do so. Okay, roundabout, going to follow the road ahead. Actually, we can't do that. Roundabout turn right, my bad, because of the time. We're just before 6 o'clock,
Shit.
so I don't get in trouble. 2 minutes. Okay, then the end of the road we're going to turn left, so basically traffic lights we're going to turn left. Roundabout, going to follow the road ahead.
I think you thought I was going to hit the curb there, didn't you?
Those people hit the curb. The state of the curb is really bad. Yeah, I did. Wait, can you advise me the speed limit here?
It says 20 on the car.
It says 20 on the car.
Yeah, it's not letting me go above 20 because it says limit 20 mile an hour on the car. It doesn't let me go. It's not letting me go above 20. I thought it was 30 in here.
Yeah, it's the. I think when we grab the wheel with the BT, yeah, that's why. Right, cool.
So yeah.
So the speed limit is 30.
Yeah, I can say I saw a 30 sign on the roundabout, just before the roundabout. But it wouldn't let me go above 20, so I didn't know if it changed back or something.
Right. Okay, then roundabout, going to turn right, second exit. first exit from the Science Motorway M4. It's not left, it's ahead, first exit.
Okay.
At the roundabout, we're going to turn left, first exit. Okay, so the next set of traffic lights, we're going to follow the road ahead. The second set of traffic lights, we're going to turn left. Now be careful because the left lane will be shut once you go round the corner. Okay, so the traffic signs will warn you, look. So follow the road ahead, stay to the left to begin with. And then you want to go in like the second lane.
Yeah.
Okay, can you park on the left just before that white Skoda? Please make sure you give yourself enough room to get out. So you want to leave like a car's length. Okay, just go a little bit closer because that is a big car. That'll do ya. Cool, thank you. And then drive on when safe to do so. Just by that big green box. There's a big green box just after the lamppost.
Yeah.
Just park on the left by that green box, please. Okay, thank you, and drive on when safe to do so. Roundabout, like us to turn left, first exit. That's it. Just after this great big lorry. Don't worry about being opposite the junction on this occasion. So park on the right before the learner. But please don't worry about being opposite the junction on this occasion. Okay, thank you. And then what I'd like us to do now is I'd like us to reverse back 2 car lengths, keep close proximity to the curb on your right. And then drive on when safe to do so. Okay, done nothing wrong. Roundabout, turn right, do a U-turn.
Okay.
So turn right, 4th exit, go all the way around the roundabout and back on yourself, please.
Got you. Where like the curbs are damaged, you've got like a drain, bit of litter, just park on the left here. That'll do. Yeah. Alright, thank you. And then just turn off the engine for us. Okay then. So, how do you feel that went? Pass? No, definitely not pass.
Definitely not pass. Okay, I can unfortunately confirm that. Yeah, you definitely would not pass. Yeah. All right. So what went wrong then?
There was one point I was turning left at a junction and there was a white van coming and you had to brake for me.
Right. So let's talk about that then. What was the issue with that? What gear were you in?
I think I was in second.
Right. Great. Closed junction. What gear should you have been in?
First.
Yeah, 100%. Speed was too fast. Didn't give yourself enough time to look properly. Okay. So basically, you come into the junction. You've got all these parked cars. So in our road going left, you've got all these parked cars on the right. So that means oncoming traffic now is going to unfortunately be on the wrong side of the road. So it could be on your side of the road. So as you come up to an unmarked junction in second that's closed, big time, you just don't give yourself enough time.
Yeah.
So I've had to like tap the brake. I don't want to say whack the brakes, that'd be exaggerating. And then also I pushed us away from the curb. Yeah, because you did poo yourself.
Yeah.
It made you jump. Because obviously, you know, you just didn't see it. So as you looked into your, oh my gosh, yeah. So then I pushed us away, and then I must have hit limiter.
Yeah.
All right, which I didn't even realise I'd done, because you're a big guy. Don't mean that in any disrespect. And obviously, I could just about see the speedo, but your hands must have covered, as in here, if you were sat where I am, as a limiter here, isn't there, on this thing? And I couldn't see that.
I think you actually hit limiter a couple minutes before when you had to move my steering wheel slightly away, because that's when I noticed it came on. Right,
so I did push this away, yeah, on the Ferndale Road as well, so I might have caught it then.
Yeah.
But obviously, I've definitely caught the steering as I push us away to keep us alive, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so an easy fix solution, basically, come up to a closed junction with a BT, you needed to slow it down, you wanted first gear, you need to look into your road, give you more time, then it would have been all right. Okay? Right, what else am I going to moan about?
Mirrors.
Yeah. So you've got over 4 minor faults. So basically, once you get 4 minor faults in one category, it counts to a serious fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's weird. The first part of the lesson, well, yeah, it is a lesson. The first part of your mock test, you just didn't check your mirrors. I don't know if you see that I wrote down mirrors ×4 and put it serious by it. I don't know, but all of a sudden, like about halfway in your sort of like mock test, you started checking. But unfortunately, it's way too late. Okay, what else did you do wrong then?
Too fast at junctions, coming up to junctions. I think that's already mentioned with the minor and the major when the white van came.
Yeah, we've already talked about that. Yeah. All right, I'll go through it. So obviously mirror checks, like you said. Okay, Tewkesbury Cross roundabout. So we're by the Link Centre. You know where the Link Centre is?
Yes.
So we're doing the independent drive. I've asked you to follow the traffic signs for motorway M4. Okay. So which lane should we be in for turning right?
Right.
Okay, what lane were you in?
Middle.
Okay. I could let you do it. Okay, because unbelievably no one was behind us, which is very surprising for freaking, what was it, about 20 to 6.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously normally that's a very, very busy roundabout. So I was quite paranoid that someone was going to come up behind us. So obviously if there was, I'd have grabbed the wheel and made us go straight. But it was safe for us to go right, even though you were in the wrong lane. Obviously indication was really late as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be careful, you're in the wrong lane to go to your destination. Also, next issue is you're going down Great Western Way. Okay, you're only doing 52 miles an hour in a 70 zone, and everybody was overtaking you. So the thing is that's just like what they call lack of progress. So part 20 of the test, you're not going quick enough, so you're a bit of an inconvenience to everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we come up to the Mannington roundabout. I said to you about following the signs for Great Western. I think I did say Great Western Way, that's where we were, but yeah, so following the signs for Great Western. Sometimes the signs are quite hard to see because obviously foliage and stuff, but you were ready to move across to like the 3rd lane. We don't need to do that. So I was a little bit lenient and I said to you, I suggest stay into this lane. Now you driver examiner undoubtedly won't say that. Okay, so just be careful. If you do go into the middle lane, which will become your 3rd lane on that roundabout, then you are able to go to that destination safely, but you will obviously come off in the fast lane on the Great Western Way, yeah? Which obviously is not your normal driving position. Also a little bit concerned about, like I said to you, okay, then we're going to follow traffic signs now, the North Star. Okay, where are we going? Right. What? No, it's not right, mate. And I knew that the road markings are so poor there that's why I wanted to help you. So I thought I'd ask you the question, where are we going for the destination? So we're still doing the independent drive, because obviously I was hoping you'd say we're going to go ahead.
Yeah.
Then obviously, because the road markings come so late, the driving examiner should give you advice on that. They should say to you, I'd like you to, like I said, I'd advise you to keep the car left of centre or keep the car over to the right, naturally go into the middle lane.
Yeah.
Because the road markings come too late, so therefore obviously you undoubtedly keep the car far left for the 6 to 12 rule, and then obviously going to be in the wrong lane. So if the examiner gives you some advice, I'd advise you or encourage you to do X, and they're not going to trick you, I promise, okay?
Okay.
All right, come up there, good discipline with the speed, because a lot of people speed on that road because it's still only a 30, then it come into a 40, then we turn left with Ferndale, which was covered by a tree, but again, you like ahead, and I'm like, no, oh yeah, left, so be careful your sign reading. Okay, we turn left there, and there was a car parked on WL lines, and you were too close to that car to begin with, and then, what do we call it, if it, oh, that's not good. I even thought someone's going to hit that car. And then you're coming too close. Remember, you're supposed to leave a door's width, 3 foot, 1 meter. And then I've had to gently push you away, and that's where I may have caught the limiter. Yeah, which I've never done before. I've had the car 18 months, so I've never been on a limiter before. I was thinking, why on earth are you driving so slow? So obviously the car won't let you go above 20 miles an hour. Yeah. Because obviously I hit it at 20. So just be careful with that. So too close. So that would be what's known as a physical, because I physically pushed you away. So obviously that would be a serious fault as well, yeah, because you're too close to the parked vehicles, okay? All right, and then obviously we had the BT closed junction we've already talked about. All right, so that's done. Don't need to talk about that again. And then also, I said you're roundabout going to follow the road ahead. So, oh no, actually you can't do that because it's actually not quite 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's literally 2 minutes before 6, so better follow the rules. Yeah. So I said to you, nah, mate, turn right at the roundabout. So give you instructions ish plenty of time, so no problem there. But then you went over a speed bump, yeah? Cool. And then we had like a lot of speed bumps and a bit of meeting traffic. You're coming way too far over to the left. You've actually gone, you watch the video back, you've actually gone into a T-junction. As in, see that road in front?
Yeah.
Right? Imagine the curb end there. You've like drifted right across into that T-junction and then come out. So you just, you know, you got your side of the road, they got theirs. I promise you there's enough room for us to pass with them speed bumps. So I'm not sure, you watch it back, it was quite, I even wrote it, odd. Yeah, so I put meet in and just put odd, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Then we come out of Pinehurst, going ahead, okay, Acres Way, and you even said, oh, because I flinched. I thought you were going to hit the curb. You got way too close to the curb.
Yeah.
And the curb's so badly damaged, you were, if we catch it, then we might end up bursting the tyre. Because the curb's so badly damaged, right, it's like got chips in the curb. The sidewall of any tyre is quite soft. If you brush that, it's almost like a knife going into the side of your tyre.
Yeah.
So the last thing we do is end up just about catching it and annoyingly, obviously burst the tyre. Because I've not been funny, mate. I don't really want to spend the night with you because we ain't got a spare tyre. Minis ain't got spare tyres. Hashtag bit annoying. Like a lot of modern cars, actually. Anyway, so after that, turn right at the roundabout. Maybe a little bit, you know, I even dropped the hint and said, hey, mate, turning right in it. Oh, yeah. All right. And then we come into, like, Spa Sales. Okay. And then we've got, like, a moving off scenario. You've, like, moved off in neutral.
Yeah.
Okay, you left a real big car's length, and most driving examiners might make a joke, you know, it's not a limo, mate, or, you know, just go a little bit further forward. So it wasn't an issue that you've stopped too far away, then you obviously crept forward, cool, but just be careful, obviously you wanted to be in gear.
Yeah.
Just moved off in neutral. And then the hill start wasn't great, neither.
No, I rolled back a bit too much.
You rolled back a little bit, and there was a bigger issue than when you rolling back. What was behind you?
The person.
Yeah, he never even indicated. Yeah, and he's like, you know, I don't want to exaggerate. I hate when people exaggerate. You know, you almost, I want to say he's almost at touching distance. Yeah, because he's like literally crossed the road. So it would have been a good idea for you to actually indicate for him. So that would be another serious fault because your signal was necessary to indicate to show you coming.